Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and visiting director of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, William Burns, on Tuesday reviewed bilateral ties and the latest developments in Gaza, notably collaborating efforts aimed at reaching a ceasefire in the besieged Strip. The details in the following report.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received Director of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, William Burns, and his accompanying delegation in Cairo on Tuesday. Presidential spokesman Ahmed Fahmy said Burns conveyed well wishes to President al-Sisi from U.S. President Joe Biden. The CIA Director further hailed the strategic partnership binding the two nations. He said the meeting tackled the latest developments as well as collaborating efforts aimed at reaching a ceasefire in Gaza. During the meeting, President al-Sisi affirmed Egypt's constant and fixed stance, which rejects the continuing Israeli military attacks on Gaza. The head of state reiterated that deliberations and coordination between the two sides would continue for the sake of regional and international stability. The president stressed that the international community must shoulder its responsibility to stop the ongoing Israeli war on the besieged Strip and guarantee the aid reach Gaza to alleviate the humanitarian crisis that hit Palestinians. President al-Sisi told Burns that serious and effective steps must be taken to prevent the strife from spiraling out of control. The head of state said he backs a two-state solution within a comprehensive settlement to the Palestinian cause. For his part, the CIA chief expressed appreciation to Egyptian efforts to reach a ceasefire agreement and allow humanitarian aid into Gaza. He praised such efforts as a great push toward achieving peace, security and development at regional and international levels. The meeting was attended by the head of the General Intelligence, General Abbas Kamel. Burns is expected in Qatar on Wednesday for talks with Qatari Prime Minister over ceasefire in Gaza.
Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli presided over the first meeting of the new government at the new administrative capital to discuss political, economic files. The details in the following.
Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli presided over the first meeting of the new government at the new administrative capital, which reviewed a number of issues related to the government's program during the coming 3 years. The program tackles local files, the need of the citizens, controlling market movements, providing food commodities, and continuing with national projects across governorates. Following the meeting, Premier Madbouli held a press conference during which he confirmed that the health and education files came on top of the new cabinet's priorities. He noted that the government had exerted tremendous efforts to modernize education's curricula during the past 6 years. Premier Madbouli said the state would concentrate on putting effective mechanisms to implement its plans with changing officials with the aim of achieving targets. The Prime Minister said the state spends hundreds of billions to promote health installations, adding that the real problem that faces the governments is a sustainable, successful administration for installations to guarantee a continuing distinguished service. He referred to participating the private sector in operating and promoting health installations in order to offer ordinary citizens with good services. Premier Madbouli noted that the state was accelerating the implementation of the comprehensive health insurance system in all governorates nationwide, aiming to offer citizens with a free treatment service. The Prime Minister also said that there is a coordination among all ministries with all files to carry out plans and strategies, adding that all ministers are working as a one team in order that citizens feel with a positive effect. On the electricity outages, Premier Madbouli said the government was carrying out a realistic experiment to stand at precise daily needs of fuel for electricity stations. He said the government had stopped power cut to know the exact needed consumption in order to secure the amount of electricity needed by the third week of July.
The Gaza Health Ministry said on Tuesday that more than 38,243 Palestinians have been killed and 88,033 injured in Israeli military offensive on Gaza since the 7th of October.